Well, hello again. Saturday, July 9th, maybe? Back again. I know the previous video before this ended off working on this 110. Just got home, and it is Christmas in July from a guy named Curtie Claus. Oh boy. So yes, I know I've already opened it. I just wanted to get a little sneak peek. Here we go. Oh, look at this. This little care package. So a bunch of stickers and whatnot. There's the fuel filter he gave me to put on the Big Red. Things are everywhere. Wow. As you can see here, got a bunch of 223 cycle stickers. Love these. Anytime that I send packages out to people, I always throw one of these in if I have some extras. Just give a little bit of publicity for my boy Curtie. Another Honda Big Red Nation sticker. People love those. Look at that. Trike Fest sticker with old Knight Rider on there. That's Curtie's 87 Big Red build that he has. That thing is freaking sweet. Before Trike Fest, he showed me he got a light in the light bar in the front that's just like the Knight Rider car in the TV show. It shows Trike Fest 2022. Hopefully someday we go to that. Really itching to next year. Looked a lot of fun this year. It's a cool Trike Life sticker. That's really cool. I like that. Another Trump on 350X. Kimmy D actually gave me one of those, so I got another one of those. That's cool. That one's pretty cool too. I like that. What's this? You meet the nicest people on a Honda. You sure do. I know Preston's got posters hanging up at his shop too. That's pretty cool. I like that. Thank you, Curtie. And last but not least, look at that. He makes them in red. Sweet. In case if you don't know, this is for a QA carb style, or a carb style of a QA for like a Big Red 250SX. And he's been 3D printing these in black, and he gave me a red one to use. Sweet. Definitely hold on to this. All right, so what else? We got some fuel line in there. And I do have a couple things in here, I believe. The newest product from 223 Cycles. Look at this, everyone. So this, if you can't tell already, goes from the air box to the carburetor. And these things always dry rot out. They get hard and they don't fit right. I can tell. This is definitely a 3D print, but it's rubber. Wow. Nice and flexible. I like that. So we're going to try this out in the Big Red, and I'll show you a comparison compared to another one. And here is the stock boot that usually goes on there, and here's the reproduction one from Curtie. So we'll see how this works. I like it already. Oh boy, everyone. Oh, wow. Look at that. Alright, so like I stated before, this is a 300EX carburetor, jetted for my Big Red 250 ES. And the carburetor that's originally supposed to go on the Big Red is a QA. You can see this is a QB key hang carb. All done up and ready to go to get slapped on the Big Red. So this is pretty cool. This is a big advancement, big power advancement to the Big Red. This thing is going to be running spectacular now. Very awesome job, Curtie. Great quality to this. Can't thank you enough, man. This is awesome. Now I know what it's like to be a Honda hoarder. Alright, welcome back everyone. Finally, a video about the 87 Big Red. The carb has finally showed up for this thing. Cannot wait to get it installed. That is my project for today, and we'll see if it runs. So like you see here, we got the new carburetor, and we got the new 3D printed intake tube for it. My goal is to try to get this sucker slapped onto there and get installed the big red. Alright, so I got the new boot installed. I got the clamp pretty much tightened down. A lot of people have their different ways of installing a carburetor onto a big red 250 ES like this. One of the things I've learned that helps out is you take the intake boot from the frame to the airbox off. Some people take the entire airbox off. I've learned that just take this intake tube off, it'll pop right in and out right here. Some people come out to this side or the other side, don't matter. So far I can tell, this tube is nice and flexible compared to the original one. So this is an OEM boot. I believe it's probably off of 85. It's not the original one with the big red, but I just can tell by this little rubber that it's really hard and hard to move around, and sometimes it can be really hard to fit onto carburetors. So it's pretty stiff right now compared to this one. This one's nice and flexible. So next step, I believe, and we're gonna pop that carburetor. No, we're gonna hide the choke cable. So here is the choke slide. I'm not gonna need this anymore. So I'm gonna take apart all these parts and hide the cable in here. Reason why I want to hide the cable, because I still want it, even though I'm not gonna use this choke cable anymore, it's got the lever on it. I still want to keep the cable there just for looks. I mean, I know it's pointless being there, but I just like the look of it. You know, it has still that same look, so I'm just gonna keep the cable there, run from that. You gonna help me, Addie?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, my little helper.
Thanks.
Alright, so we got the carb mounted, clamped in the boots. So far so good. Nice and tight and snug in there. Throttle cables hooked up into all the mechanisms and everything. And then we'll have to tighten the cable up. The placement where this is, I actually noticed, oh, I probably gotta move my throttle cable. Yeah, there we go. Put the cable there and hook it right into the frame there, and then I'll tighten down that, put the cover on, and we should be good from there, unless I have to take the carb off, which I don't hope not, and I don't think I should. Addie's been helping me put everything on. Say hi.
Hi.
All right, the carburetor's hooked up, everything's good to go. Had to run with the plastic tank for now because the metal one's getting worked on. Turn the fuel on. Nothing leaking yet. All right, here we go, moment of truth. Ready, Eddie?
Yeah.
Turn the idle up a little bit. Yeah, I know. Here you go. That's instant throttle right there. No stab bar. Wow. Wow. Very noticeable difference in power. It's all fixed, yeah. Yep. Curtie did it. Yeah. Yep. A big shout out to
223 cycles.
This thing's gonna be running spectacular now. I can't wait. All right, welcome back. As you can hear, Nick's testing out the Big Red with the new carb. Very noticeable throttle response with that thing. Got that new carb hooked up, did a little bit of tuning to it. I think I got it where it needs to be. Much better. Big, huge difference compared to the stock one. What do you think? It's a lot different than before.
Well, it sounds the same. I think it's got a little more mid to top.
Yeah. Woo! Feels a lot better.
Oh, yeah. This is the new light?
Ripper Rider. That's the new light. Try her out. Low beam.
Okay, those side things are cool.
And the high beam's just square.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
Idle adjustment right there. You can get that kit from 223 cycles from Curtie for your Big Red stock carb as well. Helps a lot, so you don't have to reach your hand inside and touch the header pipe to adjust your idle. It goes over to the other side. Much easier to reach. I think he said that's a 350X style. It's got the choke lever down there. The Big Red is a ripper. I kind of wanted to fix her up and make her look nice. But honestly, you know, it's my rider. And I'm gonna leave it like that. She's a little beat up and whatnot and not all fully original, so why waste the time and money to clean it up when, you know, it's gonna be a fun ride. Even though it's an 87, but honestly, you know, it's just a year. We got here, there's Gino's pitter. The blue plastics, looks like a Yamaha almost. Yep, that's Gino. Oh, this bike screams Gino. And look at this, look what's out from storage. This thing's been sitting for quite a few months. The electric starter was acting up a little bit, so Nick just got it rebuilt. Unfortunately, they took the black off the side on the ends. So one day we'll have to repaint it, match the all black look. And on to when his 110 is done, we're gonna focus on this thing. We're gonna sign up the original plastics. I mentioned before in a video that we tried to put some degreaser on to clean the plastics and just completely destroyed the clear coat on it. You can see how faded it is. So we're gonna try to restore the plastics. We got new tires, OEM Atsu PV301s to go on this. We're gonna take those wheels off and repaint them and swap the tires onto these. Nick also mentioned he'd probably get some aluminum someday just as some riders, and then maybe even, this thing's so nice to be how original it is, maybe it can be a show trike. What do you boys get? Ah! You know, I was just telling the fans, this bike screams you.
That it does.
He loves Milson Miller.
Yeah, he does.
I do love Milson Miller.
We're all a pitter gang now. Andrew's got a hook up on a pitter as well. We're gonna become the West Isle pitter gang, pitter boys. Currently working on mine right now. It's almost like a reunion. The SX came out as well with the Big Red. So, all right, see if we can do some riding videos on her and show you guys what it's like. Third gear, just nailed the gas. She's going. He's got 4-wheel drive on. Woo! Sketchy. on, get that YZ up there.
Don't mess it up.
That YZR.
Don't mess it up.
You need to get a sticker that says I identify as a Yamaha.
I want to see you go where I want. You got good tires. I don't.
Right there?
I think you can get it twice as good as I did.
Oh. Every time something happens to him, I'm not filming.
I want to go really fast.
Shift down, brother. Wood chips everywhere.
You got a bunch of wood chips in your chain.
That would get him.
Yeah.
Yeah, go where I went. I almost went over.
Replay. Ooh.
For Joan.
Replay. We got some motocross training going on.
You fall off that seat. Yeah, all right. Come on, do it again. This time a little more pep in the step. Goose it a little bit. Now you gotta goose it as you go. Throttle until the back tire's off. Yeah.
Live up to that sticker. Fast as boy.
Yeah. Come on, you foot net. I don't care if you have a whiskey bottle over there.
I'm sorry, Coach.
Sorry, sir. I'm doing my best.
Yeah. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Ah, you keep footing it. You're gonna get a spanking, no Happy Meal.
Will somebody get the kid a Happy Meal?
Yeah, attaboy. Whoa, whoa. Son, that was a great jump. What do you say about that?
I got a broken ass hand, Dad.
All right, let's try on time.
He's still got a broken pinky on that hand. Oh, here we go.
It hurts.
Let's have Daddy try.
So different. This is one piece of crap Yamaha.
That's the YZR. Oh, see his posture? He leans back.
I'm top heavy, damn it.
Oh.
Oh, buried her.
Gino. Wood chips everywhere.
What the heck is going on? What? You can't eat the merchandise?
Merchandising? What's that?
Merchandising.
Merchandising.
Uh,